Reverend Charles Ray Atkins, age 79, of Sylacauga, died December 16th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Funeral service will be held today at 2 p.m. from Trinity Assembly of God Church on Main Avenue in Sylacauga. The Reverend Atkins' 4 sons will officiate burial in the Evergreen Memorial Cemetery. Online condolences at courteousonfh.com. Reverend Atkins was Assembly of God pastor at Trinity Assembly of God for some 27 years in Sylacauga. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Memorial service for Mrs. Margaret Hammonds Kotek, age 91, of Alexander City, will be Saturday at noon from the chapel of Randy Funeral Home, Randy Anderson officiating. The family receiving friends on Saturday from 11 until 12 at the funeral home. Mrs. Kotek died on Sunday, December 16th at Chapman Healthcare Center. She was a member of the Winterboro Baptist Church Randy Funeral Home, in charge of the arrangements. Funeral service for Mrs. Donna Lee Randall, age 74, is Saturday at 2 p.m. from the chapel of Randy Funeral Home. Pastor Andrew Cullum officiating. The family receiving friends Saturday from noon until 2 at the funeral home. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at raddyfuneralhome.com, Raddy Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Gladys Tanner Gill, age 93, of Sylacauga, will be Saturday at 11 a.m. from First Free Will Baptist Church with Reverend Heath Webb and Dr. Wayne McDaniel officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Mrs. Gill died Tuesday, December 18th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Visitation will be tonight, 5 until 8 at the funeral home. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at raddysmith.com. Mrs. Gill was a member of the First Free Will Baptist Church. She was a longtime employee of F.W. Woolsworth and a member of the Burger King gang. Radley Smith Funeral Home directing. Mr. Chasen Roger Barber, Jr., age 86, of Lincoln, died December 18th. The family will receive friends today at 11 a.m. from Talladega Funeral Home. Graveside service will follow at 1 from Hall's Chapel Cemetery in Lincoln, with the Reverend Jackie Bentley officiating. Talladega Funeral Home, in charge of the arrangements. Mr. Barber was a member of the Blue Eye Baptist Church and a veteran of the Korean conflict. Funeral service for Virginia Barton Penton, age 83, of Sylacauga, will be Saturday at 2 p.m. from First Baptist Church of Sylacauga, with Drs. Rick Patrick and Larry Morrison officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Mrs. Penton died December 17th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Visitation Saturday, noon until 2 at First Baptist Church in Sylacauga. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radneysmith.com. Memorials may be given to First Baptist Church of Sylacauga, Hope Hospice, or M.D. Anderson Cancer Center. Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga, in charge of the arrangements. Our thoughts and prayers are with Mr. Erskine and all the family of Virginia Penton. She was a great lady and be missed by many, many people. Virginia Penton, funeral service on Saturday at 2 o'clock from First Baptist Church in Sylacauga. In other obituary news this morning, funeral service for Pastor Troy Chapman, age 80, will be Saturday at 1 o'clock from Mount Canaan Baptist Church in Talladega. Dr. Horace Patterson is the pastor and Dr. Jerry Jones, the eulogist. Interment in the Hall Grove Cemetery in Munford. Sims Funeral Service, directing. Randall Keith Dyson, age 36, of Talladega, died December 19th. Funeral service 1 o'clock Saturday at Ursary Funeral Home Chapel with Wayne Hester officiating. The station will be 6 until 8 o'clock tonight at Ursary Funeral Home. Burial on Saturday at Pine Hill Memorial Park. Ursary Funeral Home, Talladega, directing. Clinton Leslie Fulton, age 71, died Wednesday, December the 19th. Funeral service for Mr. Fulton will be Saturday at 11 a.m. from Ursery Funeral Home Chapel. The station on Saturday from 10 until 11 a.m. Interment in the Midway Memory Gardens Cemetery. Mr. Fulton was a 1965 graduate of Clay County High School, and he served during the Vietnam era in the military in the United States Army. Online condolences at urseryfuneralhome.com. Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega, directing. Josephine Garrett, age 71, died December 20th. Funeral arrangements to be announced later by Community Funeral Home. Mrs. Negretta McClenny died at UAB Medical Center West in Birmingham on Wednesday. Sims Funeral Service Talladega will announce the arrangements. Funeral service for Mr. James Jimmy T. Seals, age 77, will be Saturday at Mount Zion CME Church in Alpine at 1 o'clock, with the Reverend Pearson McGee officiating. Burial in the Mount Zion Church Cemetery of Alpine. The station today, 1 until 8 at the funeral home. Mr. Seals died December the 18th at his residence in Childersburg. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home Sylacauga directing. Funeral service for Adam Dexter Stamps, age 62, is 2:30 Saturday at Jacob's Chapel CME Church, with interment in the Mount Zion Church Cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary in Talladega, directing. Funeral service for Miss Mary Nell Townsend Wilson, age 73, is Saturday at Friendship Baptist Church in Talladega Springs, Alabama at 1 p.m. The Reverend John Crow officiating. Burial in the Friendship Church Cemetery, that in Talladega Springs as well. The station today, 1 until 8 at the funeral home. Miss Wilson died December 14th at Sylacauga Health and Rehab. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga in charge of the arrangements. These obituaries this morning is brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.